What's up, Virgo? How are you guys doing? This is your January mid-month reading. January mid-month. Moving forward, coming out of retrograde season. Hopefully we can get some good positive action for the mid-month of January, heading into Aquarius season. Anyway, for those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, you know what to do. Please check the description of this video. Please read it carefully. Remember, don't get scammed by the impersonators. I have to say that at the beginning of every video, y'all. Sorry about that. I have to. The minute I stop saying that, that's when my Instagram inbox gets flooded with everybody showing me these fucking losers pretending to be me. So I have to say that at the beginning of every video. All right. I think that's all I had to babble about. All right, let's jump into this. Oop, oh, whoa. Well, the Tower card jumped out first thing. I'm going to leave that there, and I'm just going to kind of set it off to the side and not say anything about it. What I'm opening this up with is just a quick past, present, future, focusing mainly on what's coming in. At least that's my intention. All right. Oh, the devil. All right. Oh, okay. So in the past, I feel like there was something was off with this situation. When you connected with this person in the past, something was off. And I'm feeling like there was red flags all over the place too. I don't know if you purposely ignored them, stuffed them under the rug because you didn't want to think about it or what, but there was red flags all over the place with the devil card and the 7 of swords. So it looks to me kind of like you connected with somebody you probably should not have connected with. I do kind of feel like the two of you did have a karmic contract, though, if you want to look at it from the spiritual perspective. But from an energetic perspective, I don't know if that was somebody you should have connected with. But the thing is you didn't. Did you jump straight into this, or did you kind of tiptoe into this carefully? You know, it's hard to tell. Because regardless, I'm feeling like you didn't want to jump headfirst into this, whether you did or you didn't. I feel like you ignored your intuition in the past. So yeah. Oh, see, look, creeping up into the present moment here. The current moment is the 8 of Swords. Are you just kind of trying to block this out and forget about it? Pretend that it never happened? Could be an Aries for some of you. See, you know actually that you have the upper hand. You know this. For some of you, with this Fool card, well, there's another Aries card too. With this Fool card in the reverse, that's yelling at me. For some of you, maybe this is somebody that you never even went there with. Maybe I'm getting another story here because this Fool reverse is yelling at me. Maybe this is somebody you never even went there with. You may have just kept this person at an arm's distance because you knew that they were a toxic person. But regardless, I feel like you're trying to block this out, ignore it, pretend that it never happened. Coming in, though, yes, you do have something new due to come in. So for those of you who came to this video wondering whether or not a reconciliation attempt is going to happen with a past person, not unless you make it happen. If you just stay on the timelines that you're on right now and you don't do anything to change that, not that I'm not seeing this person wanting to come forward because I'm thinking that they know they fucked up deep down. They know they did. So you think they're going to come back? No, I don't. They know that they fucked up. They know, you know that they fucked up. They know, you know, they know. So I don't think, probably not. I feel like this person's hiding. But yes, you do have something new due to come in. That may, whenever the next person comes in, you may be kind of unsure about whether or not that's on your top priority. You know what I'm saying? On the top of your priority list. Fucking hate this retrograde, dude. It's so hard to think of words. I got to work though, man. I got to get this out here. If it was up to me, I would not be working during retrograde season, but I got to. Okay. Yeah. So, yes, you do. Let's look at that though. Well, I guess let's just pull a couple of cards on the past person because I know somebody's here wondering about the past. I'm focusing primarily on what's coming in though. Let's look real quick at the past person. Real quick. Ooh. King of Pentacles, Lover's card reversed. So they don't feel quite as strong of a connection as they once did. Not quite as strong. Yeah, I do feel like they are a little bit embarrassed too. They do know what they would like to say to you, but I think they're too embarrassed. They're too embarrassed. Whatever it was, I don't know if they lied to you, if you caught them in a lie, or maybe for some of you, they were putting up a front in the beginning and somehow or another you busted them on that. Whatever it is, I feel like this person's embarrassed and they feel stupid. So it looks to me like they are not planning on trying to come back, and they're not planning on coming to you. That's if you was to show up in their inbox, they already have a script written out of everything that they want to say. But I think that's the only way that you would be able to make that happen. Could be a Scorpio for some of you. Also have Gemini here. Any advice? Any advice? Oh, take a break from this person. Especially if it was recent. I wouldn't show this person any emotion. This is saying, and there's that Fool card reversed again. This is saying it would not be a good idea to communicate with them. Especially if it was recent. Take a break. Do not show this person any emotion. Don't give them any ammo that they could use to manipulate you or anything like that. So, I don't know why it's saying that. It's not even telling me why. Now I want to look at the next person coming in, though. Next person coming in. Let's just get a general energetic outline of the next person coming in. Ooh, coming in quick. Could be a Cancer for some of you. And it's more than likely. And not only is the Mercury retrograde coming to an end this week, but we are going to have like a 3-month, hang on, about 3 straight months of no retrogrades at all. None. So when the next person shows up, it's coming in quick. Oh, yeah, look at that. Could be a Cancer for some of you. It's going to be coming in quick. It's probably going to surprise you too. It's going to be real sexual. You're going to have to pull back the reins on this and remain balanced because it's probably going to get real sexual real quick. Yeah, it probably is. The past person's watching this whole thing too. I don't know why that came through, but yeah, the past person's watching the whole thing. Shit, let them watch. Put on a show for them. That's my attitude towards it. That's one of the reasons why, like me personally, I've never been a big fan of setting any of my profiles to private. I'm like, you want to come watch me? Shit, come watch. I'll put on a show for you. That's the way I've always been. Like, I don't ever want to feel like I'm hiding, unless I know there's some dangerous people out there. But the way I look at it is if there's somebody that dangerous, I'm going to get the law involved, I'm not going to put my profile to private and hide from nobody. Now, again, everybody's story is different. Everybody has their reasons for the things that they do. That's just me personally. I'm not saying do this. But to me, if I was to find out somebody was watching me, I'd be like, shit, I'm going to give you a reason to bust your popcorn out. So, shit, let them watch. They don't like it either. They don't like it. I think they were hoping to see you fail. I'm not looking at this past person, though. That's not what I'm looking at, but that's coming through. That's coming through. That past person's coming through. Okay, hang on. Let's see the signs I have here. I have Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Cancer. Let's see their intentions. Let's see what kind of person they are. What's their intentions? What kind of person are they? Queen of Cups reversed. They may not be the best communicator in the world. They may not be the best communicator. God damn, man. Damn. Okay, so I'm not seeing bad intentions. Not seeing bad intentions. I'm just seeing this person's probably a horrible fucking communicator. And they're probably incredibly unorganized in life. Look, so first we got the Page and the Knight of Swords, both reversed. Queen of Cups and Pentacles, both reversed. I don't think that is bad intention. So I don't think this is a bad person. I think they're more than likely just at a point in their life for whatever reason where they are incredibly confused, incredibly lost. They have no idea what direction they're going in. They don't have any goals. They're just kind of floating along like a feather in the wind through life. Not a bad person, though. So at the end of the day, I do think they have good intentions. They're just very lost and unorganized in life. And at the end of the day, that's okay. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you are lost, confused, and unorganized in your life, and you want to be my teammate, you better shut up and listen, is all I'm saying. That's fine. That's fine. That's totally cool. But if you want to come be a part of my team, you better shut your damn mouth and listen and let me take the lead. You know? All right. Well, let's see the outcome. No, I just used that deck. Hang on. Outcome time. Queen of Wands. So I don't see you going anywhere. Hangman. Yeah, so I don't see you going anywhere. I don't see separation happening. I think you're giving this a shot, giving it a chance. Okay. All right. So for the first month, more than likely, I kind of see this is slippery. This is slippery. Conflict being avoided. There's a time and a place for that. There's a time and a place for that. Like if I don't know you real well, first of all, I'm not a fucking fire sign. So fire signs don't see it this way. So, you know, if you're dealing with like an Aries or a Sagittarius, they don't fucking see it this way. But I personally believe that if I don't know you that well, I'm not going to say anything rude or offensive if I don't know you that well. I'm going to get to know your personality. I want to see if you're sensitive, if you're, you know, got some thick skin to see what I can and can't say. And I'm going to slowly, like if I have a problem with you, I'm not just going to not say something, but I'm going to test your energy to see how well you would be able to receive that criticism. You know what I'm saying? Does it make sense? If I don't know you very well, I'm not just going to come out and say, why are you so fucking lazy, you dumbass? And you need to get some goals, blah, 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 blah. You know, that's fucking rude. I'm not a fire sign. A fire sign will fucking say that. They don't give a fuck. I won't, though. I'm going to be like, okay, if I just blurt that at you, that's going to immediately trigger your defenses. Immediately. You know, might start a fucking fight. So I'm going to see how well I can deliver this message to you and how receptive you'll be. And again, there's a time and a place for that, and conflict is being avoided. I think that you have a lot of things that you want to critique about this person, but you're falling in love with them at the same time. So, but I don't see things making it to this level. I don't think this is separation though, because of the Hangman. King of Cups reversed. They're still not really opening all the way up though. Okay. It's a bit of a plateau period in the beginning. What's the advice? What's the advice? Ace of Wands. Two of Swords reversed. Okay. Okay, so there's no, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. I don't really see anything that you need to change. I think you're doing it right. But don't completely hold back and stay 100% silent just to avoid conflict. Definitely feel this person out, like I was saying a minute ago. Feel them out. You see this person needs to get their life together. They need to get some goals and whatnot. We'll get to that point. First thing we got to do is make sure that we can open up communication and open up and be vulnerable with each other and let each other in slowly but surely. But I'm seeing though there's not really a whole lot of advice that you need here. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay, don't change anything. All right. Let's look at the current person. If you are not experiencing any issues, problems, or concerns with your current person, then this is not for you. Let's look at the energy. What's the dealio, Emilio? What's the problem? What's the issue between Virgo and the current person? Okay, 9 of Cups, 6 of Swords. So some of you are just really strongly feeling like you would probably be better off alone, moving on from this. Some of you are planning for it, is what it feels like to me. Yeah, you two are not a very good team, are you? Not really. You're tired of the drama. You're tired of the childish bullshit, and there's too much tension between the two of you. You feel like you're wasting your time. Too much tension. It's not that you don't want to commit to this. It's just that now the card for this isn't here, but it feels one-sided. It feels one-sided. Now, as much as you may be planning every step from A to Z to leave and move on from this, I don't see you doing that. Again, with the Hangman. This is like your favorite card today, isn't it? Okay. Now let's look at the current person's energy. Let's see what kind of person they are. Look at their intentions, how they feel about you, all that good stuff. Okay, the 4 of Pentacles reversed. They're contemplating whether or not to let go of this as well. It's not ready yet. Hold up. King of Swords. I don't think they're in love. This person's very imbalanced. Now, I don't have the card for it here, but maybe for some of you, they could have a bit of an addictive personality, even if they don't struggle with like addiction. Oh, never mind. I knew that was going to fucking happen. Right when I said I don't have the card for this here, I heard in the back of my mind that devil card's coming out. So never mind, I do have the card for this here. So maybe for some of you, this person has a bit of an addictive personality. But even if it's not substances like alcoholism or drug addiction, an addictive personality can manifest itself in many different ways. Like typically, somebody with an addictive personality tends to do everything in excess. I'm like that. I'm like that. Totally imbalanced. Will become very obsessive, do everything in excess. They eat too much. They watch too much TV, gamble too much, something, whatever it is, they do it too much. I just feel like this person's very imbalanced. And again, yeah, it could be some substance abuse problems for some of you. Could be a Capricorn or a Sagittarius. I also have Aquarius and Leo here. I honestly think that this person might not even be mature enough to know how to work on this. I don't think so. And that is tricky. That is tricky. I'm not going to say it's easy. It is tricky. Working on a relationship is tricky because the only way that any person can work on a relationship is by working on themselves. That's the only way you can work on a relationship, period. If you ain't working on you, you ain't working on the relationship, period. Period. End of discussion. End of story. And we always end up in a fucking finger pointing match, don't we? Yep. I got news for you. This is for everybody out there, not just Virgo, because I know there are people out there who aren't just Virgos that are watching me for whatever reason. If you don't think that you have anything you need to work on, you're the problem. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is. I don't care if you're a man, woman, gay, straight, black, white. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. If you think you have nothing you need to work on, you are the problem. So I don't think this person even knows how to work on themselves, though. I don't think they know how. To their defense, most people don't, because we haven't been taught the truth about how to work on ourselves. You know why? Shh. Because if they taught us how to really work on ourselves, the psychiatric and psychological community and the industry would fucking crumble overnight. That's why. Shh. Don't tell nobody I said that. That's why. That's why nobody knows how to work on themselves. Promise you. Promise you that. All right. Well, let's look at the outcome. Outcome time. Outcome time. What's the outcome? Blum, blum, blum. I mean, it's headed towards a brick wall. And again, especially those of you planning for it anyway, just that energy in and of itself. Think about that. For those of you who are new to my channel, we talk a lot about energy. Okay. I primarily specialize in the behavior of energy, not tarot. The tarot was just a little hobby that I was obsessed with that accidentally blew up into a career. It wasn't my idea. I primarily specialize in the behavior of energy. Okay. That energy of sitting around and using your creative powers of your imagination to paint the picture in your mind of ending this relationship, what do you think that energy is going to manifest? Come on now. What do you think? Do you think that fucking Tinkerbell is going to come sprinkle magical pixie dust on your relationship while you sit around all day long and fantasize about being single, or how you're going to get out of this, or, ending this one day, or different worst case scenarios while you're sitting around in the peace and quiet of your home, painting this scenario in your mind all day long? Do you think Tinkerbell is going to come and go bling, 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 bling? Your relationship is fixed. No. Nope. Don't work that way. I do got some good news though. Honestly, what it's looking like here, I'm feeling like this is supposed to come to an end. I'm feeling like it's supposed to because your actual person is due to come in. Your actual person. Your actual person. Now, here's the funny thing about that. You had to go through this first. You had to go through this, heal from it, before you could even be a frequency match to your actual person. See, that's the thing about two life partners. Right now, I promise you, 3,000 miles apart are two life partners who are meant to be together. But they can't come together right now. If you try to put them together right now, it won't work. They both have to go through a very strategically mapped out set of circumstances at the same time that molds and shapes them into the match that they need to be in order to come together. I think about all the time. If my wife and I had met 1 year earlier, there's no way it would have worked. No way it would have worked. Mm-mm. Your actual person is due to come in. What I would honestly do, I'm going to go ahead and give you my own personal advice. What I would do if I was you, well, never mind, scratch that. Let me get the tarot advice. I'm gonna hold off on that. Let me see what the tarot says. Thank you for the super chat, Andrea White. Appreciate you. Thank you. Let's see what this says here. Let's see. The Eight of Swords. Okay. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay. Well, that's what I was going to say anyway. Okay. All right. So I would personally let this come to an end organically. Okay. If you choose to bring it to an end yourself prematurely, that's fine. But that's going to offset the healing path a little bit. Just a little bit. Which, again, that's fine. The universe knows what it's doing. You will end up on the path you need to be on regardless. So you don't have to worry about that. But I would let this kind of unfold naturally. I would. Don't try to, like, if you feel the two of you being pulled further and further and further apart, don't fight it. You'll know. You'll wake up one day and you'll feel it. It's time to go. I don't know how to explain it. There's no words to put behind that. That's just the way it works. You'll know. And then from that point, your priority will be healing. Your number one priority from that point is to set off on a healing journey and allow the universe to bring your person in whenever it deems that the time is right. Okay? All right. I feel like those were the messages that my Virgo friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback you guys show me every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.